What's up, YouTube? What we got here today in the garage, you'll be surprised what it is. It's a 2014 Chevy Cruze, and we're gonna be doing a bunch of work on this car. Got the 1.4 liter Ecotech engine, turbocharged. Well, actually this car has a couple of leaks. One's from the expansion tank here for the coolant. There it is. So we're changing that. The valve cover gasket's leaking. It's been a while, but I think this is a camshaft phaser right here. We're changing that. It's leaking, and same time doing spark plugs. So basically all these parts right here on the floor. Cam phasers, plugs, cabin filter, air filter, valve cover gasket, and the expansion tank for the coolant. Chevy Cruze. Let's start. Mechanic strip. Before you replace the part, just gotta make sure that the part that you have is the same. Okay, looks great. Don't take it apart, not unless you think you have the correct part. You don't want to end up with the wrong part and you already took it apart. That means you're gonna double up your work. If it's the same, well, that looks the same, I think. Looks the same to me. Got that thing. It has that thing right there. Onwards. Install it. Alright, we're gonna start. So basically remove this and remove that. There's a clip on the other side. So 30 minutes later, we got it in, and then this is not Gatorade. This is the coolant from the other bottle earlier. I just don't have a container to put it in, but yep. Don't drink it. This happens when you're at home. You don't have your regular tools from the shop. So obviously I'm gonna need some more of that coolant. I'm gonna run down the parts store later. Next will be these electromagnets here. That's leaking. It would be a different tool here, special tool. Alright, so we got one out. It takes, and what is this thing? This type of tool. Forgot what it's called. This old one is leaking just because of the worn out gasket. So we're gonna put the new one in. That's the new one, and it's just simple. Stick it in and then put the wire and torque it. We got one in. Okay, and the other one is still there. Oh, let's light this up. On to the next one. So we got bank 2 out, and now we have the new one. Second solenoid going in. Okay, the VVT solenoid is in on the number 2, or bank 2 should I say. It's pretty easy, and then we're gonna go for the easier stuff. Let's do the air filter and cabin air filter. I'm not sure where the cabin air filter on this thing is, but it might be behind this thing or it's underneath the glove, but we'll find out. In the meantime, let's go look outside. It's been raining these past few weeks, and it's still raining. Look at the leaf on that. It's just windy too. Rain, rain, go away. Well, keep working. There's about 6 screws, 7. Not too bad. STP. Seems the same size. Drop it in. There we go. Screw it in. And pause this. Okay, I think I found the cabin air filter here. It's inside, above the glove box, inside the glove box. Okay, focus. That one. I don't know if those two are missing screws or that's the way it is. But there's one tab here in the middle. You go like, and then there's your cabin air filter. Let's see. Oh, let's see what's inside. Come on. I'm just hoping we have the correct one here. Oh, it says Napa Gold, made in Poland. There's definitely a couple of leaves there. Let's see. Come on. Okay. Not too bad. It's still dirty. Anyway, hopefully that other part is the same. Okay, looks like it's the same size. So that one's going back in. Brand new one. We are going in. Right, you get the idea. I'm gonna need 2 hands for this one. Stay tuned. Okay, what we got left is spark plugs and the valve cover gasket. Let's go. Let's finish this. Ecotech. Okay. I'm moving this. What is this thing? It goes to the turbo line. This back here is a wire harness that needs to be moved out. And it should just pull up. Of course, it's not gonna pull up because it's been stuck here forever. So we're doing the main event now, which is the valve cover gasket and the spark plugs. And I have to remove this hose right here because underneath it is a wire harness that attaches to the valve cover gasket, and I have to move it out of the way. And for right now, my son's gonna take over. Could this be a full-time job? Okay, here we go. First things first, let's remove this thing. Just pop it off from the sides. Pull up. It's gonna be stuck there because it's been there for years, probably. Oh. And what we got here. So this ignition coil is not your individual ignition coil. Yeah, actually it's a whole pack of coils in this one set. And we're gonna remove that first. I could tell that somebody's already been in here because the connector that goes to the ignition coils is already broken. Just missing a tab. Okay, onwards. I'm just gonna remove that connector there. Just like so. Move it out of the way. And then yan anak. Yeah, I'll do it. Good. Oh, that's long. Okay. Yeah, it pulls just right up. All the way up. Wiggle, wiggle. Left, right, wiggle, wiggle. Okay, 10 minutes later, This ignition coils are stuck there for a long time. So looking at this, like cylinder number 1, 2, 3, and 4, it looked like number 4 has some water intrusion. Let's see if that thing is brownish, and look underneath, or it's just the way it is. So the plugs, yeah, there's some water there from previous, but it's already dried up, so I think that's okay. We're gonna remove the spark plug next. So we're gonna remove the plugs next. Was it loose? How about that? Okay, how about that? Good. We got one. Let me see this plug. Right here, guys. So we got too much lighting here. That looks normal. Focus. Plug looks normal. It's made by Autolite. We have an Autolite too. And yep, so we're gonna replace them with new ones. So in this step, we're already putting the brand new spark plugs. Just threading them in. Okay. You go all the way. That doesn't look right. Okay, the plugs are done. We're on to the valve cover gaskets. Okay, so the bolts doesn't really come out, but they're already loose. It's just a matter of prying it around. This is a good price spot right there. Stay tuned. Pull it up. That's where you go. Don't tilt it. Okay. Wow. Okay. We're here because we're just fixing a valve cover gasket leak. Anyways, the valves are not adjustable, they're on rollers. Okay. So the valve cover gasket will be replaced with a new one. And the Ecotech engine is, this is how the top end look like on an Ecotech. That's your timing chain. You have guide, variable valve timing. That's your cam phasers on both sides. And remember the ones that we installed earlier, the solenoids. Overall, this engine is pretty clean. Means they're doing their oil changes regularly. Okay, we're gonna clean this up, install a new valve cover gasket, and go from there. Putting the blue gasket. We're gonna install it now. Stay tuned, guys. I'm gonna help him out, move all this other crap on the way. Okay, we got the valve cover gasket already settled in. Just tightening up stuff. So the valve cover gasket is already tight. Time for the ignition coil. That's the only way. I don't buy those two Torx screws. Clean, clean, clean. Ecotech. So this will be the last piece for today, the Ecotech. And Oops, sorry. And that's it. I think we are done here. Thank you guys for watching. Until the next time.